Best online. Greatest match. Comes a new challenger.
Our fighters are ready to lay it all on the line.
Beginning operation.
This will be a good fight.
Round one. Fight.
Let's see what they try to do here in the first round. The throw hits. Now the fun begins. Still slugging it out here. A big drive gauge disparity has opened up, and it wouldn't surprise me if they try to open that gap further. Player one pushes the opponent into the corner. All right, what's coming up next? Nails the anti-air. In a dire situation, they can't afford any mistakes. Taking gets them. Player two picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling.
Round two. Fight.
Immediate jumping. How will they take advantage of everything that's happened up until now? Gets the crush nut off and keeps going. Scrapping it out up close. Player one will need to play. Oh, burnout triggered. Player one has an empty drive gauge. This is a very precarious situation. Experiencing burnout. Grabs and throws them away. Player two will look to apply pressure here. You've got to be mindful of reach and jump-ins at this range. Are we going to see a comeback here? Not much movement, but the thinking caps are definitely on. Grounds them from above. The throw whips. Passes out the cage right there. This is going to hit for a critical art. You got to imagine that this is not only going to wreck their life boss, but also their nerves. The next touch made that amazing never say die attitude got them the win. We're going into the final round tied up. Which fighter has it in them to grind out the win? Rushes down the opponent to impose their will. They exchange blows. Oh, they're in the corner now. No running away. Both absolutely refusing to give up ground. Player two needs to take advantage of this cage disparity. The low. Both sides getting ready. Dash. Noticeable life lead is a comeback. Risky medium kick. Player two comes out on top of that fierce battle. Talk about a show. That match had it all. It's not over yet. Best believe it's time for that push. Cross that off. That attack landed for a counter hit. They'll have to decide how to follow up. All right, what's coming up next? That's some big juicy damage on that counter hit. Taking stock. Player one is in burnout. Drives off the table. Knockdown. Grabs him. Jumps. In there. Player two takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with?
Round two. Fight.
Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. Throws out a projectile. Takes them all the way to the corner with that. Solid combo. Scrapping it out up close. Medium kick hits. Super art on deck for both fighters. Hits them with a stop and block. Goes with a save, uses the gauge for a super art. Uh-oh. This could really tip the scales.
Locked on.
Are we gonna see a comeback here? Reads the jump in perfectly. The low. Player two can't use any jump break through with the throw. Player two gets the win in a convincing fashion.
comes a new challenger.
Two of the biggest lab monsters are about to get it going.
Let us begin.
Round one. Fight.
Here we go. What are these fighters going to do? Tries to throw but doesn't connect. Uncomfortable space here. Can they clip each other on the edge? Player one creates a good corner opportunity. Knockdown. The super armor does its job. Heading into the end game now, it's getting tense. Life lead is opening up, but that can still be overcome with smart drive use. Checks with a medium kick. Medium kick hits. All right, what's coming up next? KO! Player two picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling.
Round two. Fight.
Opts to create space to start. This round is so important. You can fire off the Shiksu Hadouken. Answers that jump in with a perfectly timed parry. They made it look easy. Player two kept their drive gauge topped off through that round and still took the win. Guess they didn't need it. Gets carried to the corner. Scrapping it out up close. Player two is working with a better gauge. What can they do if it's burnout? Expect the tempo of the match to change. Player one in dire straits with burnout. Excellent block. Player two holding on to that corner advantage. Connects with the throw. Both sides getting ready. Player one can't use any drive move. Pack your bags. You need guts to pull that off. Player two gets the win in a convincing fashion. It's not over yet. Best believe it's time for that comeback. Nice parry. Throws him. What's next? Player two pushes the opponent into the corner. Taking stock. Goes for the super arm? How's this round going to develop? Beautiful setup with that Getsu. Player two sets the tone with that win. Let's see if they can keep it up.
Round two. Fight.
Pokes with a medium kick. Quarter makes it hard to escape. What'll be the setup here? Neither of them willing to back off here. Player two will want to take advantage of their meter lead while they have it. Knockdown. The throw whiffs. There's a change of side. Rushes that off and keeps going. Double lariat and now level 3 super. Spending that meter like it's nobody's business. Big super arm hit. It's on. Gets a risky buff in. Heavy punch sends him overhead, but it won't work. Both sides getting ready. Player one can't use any drive. What a sick counter. It's like they knew exactly what was going to happen. That was Tetris 10-10 as you're going to get in a fight.
Here comes a new challenger.
HP maxed, side quests done, and the skill tree's fully unlocked. Let's get it on.
This will be a good fight.
Round one.
All right, first round. What's going to happen? Are they trying to slow down the pace with a projectile? Deal some damage with that quick combo. Player two pushes the opponent into the corner. Can't tech the throw. Knockdown. The jump in is denied. Takes a big gamble and rips out a raw super. Takes a trip. We are near the end of the round. Can either fighter pull a rabbit out of their hat here? Throws them to negate the block. Taking stock. Player one has completely used all of their drive gauge, but they still have enough life left to take the round if they play smart. That's a big hit. Went for the chip kill. Player 2 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage.
Round 2. Fight!
Rebound? The next round is beginning. What's gonna happen now? Jump? Both fighters want to establish themselves early on. Three gloves! Player 1 has a slight life. What'll happen here? Looking for a chance. Barely blocks the jump in. Player 2 hits him with a stop and block. Medium kick hits. Goes for the jump in. Player 2 knockdown. Here comes the mix-up. Connects with the throw. This is gonna hurt. Both absolutely refusing to give up. Can this drive bring them back? They gotta dig down deep here. This is gonna kill. No doubt about it. Closes it out. We're going into the final round tied up. Which fighter has it in them to grind out the win?
Final round. Fight!
Opens with the fireball. Throws the fireball. All the throw connects. Which fighter will control the pace of the match early on? Player 2 has the super gauge advantage. Looking for a hole. This can lead to some big damage. Player 2 with a lead. Will they go for a solid anti-air? Any throw will whiff at that range. Amazing! Knocked them out of the air. This is gonna hurt. The low's blocked. Flatline zone. Player 2 was an absolute beast in that match.
Frontline training match. Here comes a new challenger.
Our fighters are ready to lay it all on the line.
Gotta do this. Come on. This will be a good fight.
Round 1. Fight!
Let's see what they try to do here in the first round. Blocks the jump in. This is a good range to test the opponent's reaction to fireballs. Player 2 with the life lead. Denies the jumping attack with a jumping attack of their own. On dangerous turf. Easy to get tagged at this range. Decides to spend the meter to open up some more chances. They are not afraid to let the overdrive art fly, even when their drive gauge isn't topped off. Player 2 needs to deal with this burnout. The quarter makes it hard to escape. What'll be the setup? KO. Player 2 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage.
Round 2. Fight!
Shoots off a fireball up close. This fight is just underway. What kind of game plan do they have? Things are slow going right now, but we may see someone speed things up soon. Fires off the Shinku Hadouken! Uses the target combo as a filler. Their spacing is so on point right now, but who's gonna blink first? Grabs and throws them away. What'll happen here? The low heavy hits him with a stopping bot. Goes with the safe stuff with that. Uses the gauge for a super. Shippujinrai hit. Good damage option there. A quick breather. That's a big gap. Who's going to close it? Life lead is there, but still anyone's game. Player 2 is barely hanging in there, but can still out hit the drive. Jump drops him hard. The low kick hits. Jumps it. Ooh, does him dirty. Noticeable luck doesn't set the throw. This is the final round. Expect to see some fireworks. Quick step forward. Final round. Who will the fighting game gods favor here? Utilizes the parry here to try and establish the pace. Player took impact. Squat. Oh, they change sides. Connects with the throw. Target combo into. Yes, sir. More damage, please. Hits the drive. Quick medium post. What's next? Nothing stops this train. Noticeable life lead. Is a comeback still possible? Looking for a hole. Burn out, but they may have closes it out. Player 2 really had to fight for that one. No shortage of drama.
Comes a new challenger.
This isn't about just winning the match. Pride and bragging rights are at stake here. Both fighters will need to bring their A game to the table.
This will be a good fight. Round 1. Fight.
Here we go. What are these fighters going to do? This is a good range to test the opponent's reaction to fireballs. No good up high. Player 2 pushes the opponent into the corner. Uncomfortable space here. Can they keep each other on the edge? Taking stock. Capitalizes on every mistake and picks up the perfect KO. Player 2 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage.
Round 2. Fight.
Decides to create some distance to start. They've piled up the knowledge. Now, how are they going to use it? Checks them with the projectile. Player 2 will look to apply pressure here. Burnout activates. Scrapping it out up close. Both fighters are trying not to get trapped in the corner. Who's gonna take it? Doesn't miss a beat. Knockdown and big low attack to pick up the win this round. Player 2 took no time to finish that fight. How is this rematch going to play out? Are we going to witness a blow-up here? Starts off zoning with fireballs. A dangerous range here. Don't want to get jumped on a long recovery move or you're going to eat tons of damage. Tons of drive and health to work with. What are they thinking here? Box him with a target combo. All right, what's coming up next? Both sides backing off to form their game plan. Neither fighter wants to get stuck in the corner as they continue to duke it out mid-stage. The jump-in is denied. Combo with the target combo. In a dire situation, they can't afford any mistakes. Uses the target combo as a filler. Throws a fireball. Closing moments of the match. One hit's gonna do it. Goes with the safe stuff with that target combo. Gets the counter hit for the win. They're so good at whiff punishing. Player one with the first strike, but they can't get complacent.
Round 2. Fight.
Immediate jump in. Kuzma hits him with a stopping block. Sees the overhead coming and blocks it. The fighters continue to check each other in the early going. Super on deck for both fighters. Expect to see some fireworks. Player one creates a good corner opportunity. Jump! Player one can't use any drive moves without burning out. Wrapping it out up close. Big throws. Going in. Jones with the fireball. Up tap to close it. This is the final round. Expect to see some fireworks.
Final round. Fight.
Backdash to start. They're not taking any chances. Uses the target combo as a filler. Still slugging it. Ooh, what a smart throw. Oh, this is gonna hurt. Plenty of health. Full gauges. Let's go. Quick medium post. Are they going to be able to come back and snatch victory from the jaws of defeat? Nowhere to run. Oh, here we go. Catches out the cage right there.
This is our destiny.
Getsuga Saiho connects. He's going to show all those OGs that there's a new player in town. This is it. Impact squashed. It is over. That was a fight heard round the world. Yo, top that. Give me that drama, give me that grime. Are y'all ready? It's fight night time! Let's see what they try to do here in the first round. Checking their opponent. Shoots off a projectile from downtown to check their approach. Plenty of time left. How's the match gonna play out? Not much damage dealt so far, but they may be looking for an opening to run with. The throw hits. Now the fun begins. Turns it up a notch and sends them to the corner. Player one may be just about done this round, but they still have a chance with a full drive gauge to tap into. The jump in is denied. So they break forward to pressure the opponent. The life lead opens up. Overdrive Hadouken. Time's the only thing moving here. Holds out with the block. One chance here may end this match. They're jostling for the dominant position in the corner. Throws them. What's next? They need to rely on the... Oh, burnout triggered! Player two with a good start to the fight. But can they keep it up? Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. Big gap between the two fighters, so they throw out a fire. Player two did a great job of maintaining their drive gauge during that last round. It's going to be even more important in this next round to keep that up to help strengthen their ground game. Barely blocks the jump in. Experiencing burnout. They must have a game plan here with the critical art on deck, but executing that with super hits, and this looks like it's gonna kill. Flawless round. They got him so quick. Player two brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak. Right back into the rematch. We ain't even close to done yet. This is crucial. The opening round is about to begin. The combo's there. The throw hits. Now the fun begins. Player two with the life lead. Ooh, will they hit, rip, or even charge in? Tricky territory here. Strings it all together. The low heavy hits. Throws him. What's next? Does a good job of pushing back. Heading into the end game now. It's getting to KO. Player 2 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. Checks him with the projectile. Hits him with a 1-2-3. Shinju Hadouken. Player 2 is in a pretty good situation with a meter advantage. Medium kick hits. Springs forward with a drive rush. Going in. Low heavy. Player 1 has the chance to win the round if they can put the sets up with the jump in. What now? Player 2 is in a very good spot now. Both of them back off. They make that amazing never say die attitude got them the win. Here's the final round. The real fight starts now. Shakes things up with a fireball. Uses the parry so the opponent can't dictate the pace of the round. Player 1 with slick drive gauge control. Is this in the bag? Can they stop this light lead from getting bigger? Here comes the corner pressure. Gives the ribcage to TLT. Both are ready to pull the trigger on nothing stops this train. Getting up close and personal. Wall splat into the guard plate. Super! Turns out. A real test of nerve. Oh, yo! Rock! What a finish! Gotta hand it to both of our fighters. They put on a real clinic for us. It's not over yet. Best believe it's time for that run. Rushes down the opponent to impose their will. Attempts to break the stalemate with a fireball. Who will gain control of the match in the early going? Ooh, will they hit, whiff, or even charge in? Tricky territory here. What's the play here? Turns it up a notch and sends them to the corner. Takes a trip. Life lead is opening up, brings out the super. Nice. Sees the combo through and takes the round. Player 2 picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling. They've piled up the knowledge. Now, how are they going to use it? Things are slow going right now, but we may see someone speed things up soon. Their spacing is so on point right now, but who's gonna blink first? Both fighters planning something? Player 1 is Shinju Hadouken. Knockdown and... This is a turning point. They gotta turn it around. Flawless run. They got him so quick. This is a back and forth fight. Tensions are definitely high. Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. Jumps? Oh, they're in the corner now. No running away. Forward throw. Laying the pressure on Fit. Crown them from above. Getting up close and personal. Pokes with a kick. Nothing stops this train. Solar plexus strike. What now? Rushes in. Gets the counter in. Gives the ribcage some TLC. There's the turnout. Noticeable life lead. Is a comeback still possible? Player 1, no hesitation or regret. Hits him with the head access dummy. Perfect damage calculation. No doubt about it. Are you serious? That comeback was unreal. We just saw this fighter play out of their goddamn minds there. Player 2 was definitely sweaty during that well-earned win. HP maxed, side quests done, and the skill tree's fully unlocked. Let's get it on.
This will be a good fight. Round 1. Fight.
All right, first round. What's going to happen? Checks with the projectile. Throws him down. Both fighters are pretty much unscathed. Okay, we're in the early stages of the round. a dangerous range here. You don't want to get jumped on a long recovery move where you're going to eat tons of damage. Clear that neither of them wants to be in the corner. Strings it all together. Somehow pushes back all the way to center stage. Fantastic reactions there. Can't tech the throw? Taking stock. Player 2 can't afford to get hit again, but still has a chance to take the round if they can find openings to use their drive. Were they baiting them into that? Checks them with a projectile. Player 1 has completed their drive game, but they are still within range to win this round. Knockdown and KO. Player 1 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage.
Round 2. Fight!
The next round is beginning. What's gonna happen now? Medium kick hits. Kill switch. Looking to impress with this super. Uses the game for the super. They're not playing around here. Ooh, they're gonna feel that. Here we go. Player 2 is not in a good hit the drop KO. Player 1 took no time to finish that fight. Right back into the rematch. We ain't even close to done yet. Let's see what these fighters have up their sleeves out of the gate. Still slugging it out here. Player 1 has used up all of their drive gauge. How much damage can they deal before the opponent's drive gauge replenishes? From up above, KO. Player 2 on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on. How will they take advantage of everything that's happened up until now? Player 2 has the life lead. Can they use it? Barely blocks the jump, baits out the attack, and gets the punish counter. Fires off a Shifu Hadouken. Going in, looking for a chance. This is a turning point. Burnout activates. Jump. Perfect execution with the anti-air. KO. That was a clinic on how a solid neutral game wins matches. How is this rematch going to play out? Are we going to witness a blow-up here? Let's see what these fighters have up their sleeves out of the game. The drive rush to try and keep up the attack. Oh! There's a punish counter. This can lead to something very big if they can capitalize. Turns it up a notch and sends them to the corner. Takes or goes for the super art? Their super art gauge is running on empty. That's going to be a big factor in how this match plays out. Life lead opens up. This is the range where things get messy. Can they utilize their reach or bait each other out? Lands the forward throw. The corner pressure continues. Player 2 gets him. Player 1 on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on. Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. Gets the jump in. Digs in deep to get that drive on. Heats it up with a combo into super. Hits them with a 1-2-3. Players, they were right to be on guard there. Looks like they're experiencing burnout. Player 1 has an empty drive lead. This is a very precarious situation. Feels the ring cage, so he tries them open with a Shoryuken. Scrap all the throw connects. Great crossover, closes it out. We're going into the final round tied up. Which fighter has it in them to grind out the win?
Fight round. Fight.
Definitely staying out of range. It's time for both to answer to the Psycho Uppercut. Kill Rush. This is gonna be bad news. Oh, in with the rush. Psycho Blink waits him, drives it back, misses. No way. Excellent block. They're in range. We got to burn out, but they may have a plan here. Guess it's a perfect fireball range. Flatlines them. Player 1 was an absolute beast in that match.
Fighter 6.